been lying of them exposed. Now I'm flexing on my new skills, yeah, cause chip pills in my Yo, what's good, guys? So this is one of those stories that like really started out great, you know. It was super fun, just had a really great time and everything, and then it just started to die out and get really bad. So hope you enjoy the story. Sit back and stay tuned. So this story takes place at this girl's birthday party. Now, like, I didn't really know her like that, but like I knew her well enough that it wouldn't be awkward, and I was just bored and everything, so I was like, fuck it, let's go to her birthday party. So I get there just like expecting like a couple of my friends to be there and everything, and this girl walks up to me. Let's just call her Caitlin. So Caitlin walks over, and I'm just like, what's up, you know, and I asked her where Chase and everyone's at, just to give my friends a name, and so they had just left to go smoke in the woods. Now one part of me was like, wow, like that's kind of a dick move, and the other part of me was like, fuck, I wish I could have go. But yeah, they're in the woods, and I go inside. I meet her family, see some people I know, like I eat a little bit, just hanging out. Then I see this girl, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen her in a minute. She looking bad as fuck, right? So you all should know by now, like if I set my mind on a girl, I get that girl. So yeah, so I walk over there. I'll talk to her for a little bit. Then we end up leaving to go drop off one of her friends or some shit like that. So I'm spitting Mac and shit. Like, you already know what's going on. So yeah. So then we get back to this girl's party, and she's like, alright, the party's over and everything. And I'm just like, damn, like there's no way I'm gonna get this girl yet. Like, what should I do? So like I asked them, like what they want to do and everything, and they're like, yeah, we can get a hotel. So like we looked for a hotel. We all put our money together. We had enough, but like we couldn't find a hotel that was like worth going to. So like now I'm scheming. I'm like, all right, come on, Kyler, like you got this. Like, wait, what can I do? And I was like, all right, I got this. So fucking I call my aunt up, and I'm just like, hey, I got a bunch of girls. It's Caitlin's birthday. Like, can we come over and can they spend the night? Now, she didn't really like want them, but eventually she was like, all right, yeah, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. So we get to my house. We have a fire and everything, just chilling. We end up smoking. There was this bong we had. We smoking out of that. More people show up. This motherfucker with a big ass truck pulls up, and he had been trying to get with the girl like I was trying to get with. So like I'm on like defensive mode right now. I'm just like, this is my house. If I want to kick this motherfucker out, I'm gonna do that shit. Like, I wouldn't fuck around. So but I was cooling, you know. So dude walks over, we chilling. Dude sits next to the girl I'm fucking with. So like I walk over there, and I notice when I walk over there, like she screwed over a little bit. So I was like, oh, I already know. So I go to sit down, and like in between them, and she scoots all the way over, and she kind of like looks at me, and she like just kind of give me a little smirk, and then dude looks at me, and he's giving me this hateful ass look. Now I'm like, oh, you want to do, you want to do that? Oh, okay. So I put my arm around him, and dude just looks pissed as fuck, cooking a little wiener. Now that's a dick joke, but like, you know, cause dude got a big truck. But yeah, so dude got a little penis. Anyways, yeah, so we smoking and shit, and I get my boys I play football with to come and serve the girl I'm with, right? So let's just call her Becca. So I walk up to him, and she hands me her money, and right before I get out the car to go like get the weed and everything, she has the audacity to say, don't get my money took. I just look at her, I'm like, bitch, what I look like? And I'm just like, oh my, I just walk up, I shake them up and everything, and I get the weed, and I walk back over, and we smoking, and we just vibing and everything. But at the same time, I'm thinking, like, did she really just say that shit to me? But, you know, it's whatever. So then, like, after we smoke everything, we go inside, put on some movies, and there's hella fucking females in there, right? Like, my room was packed. So, like, I'm just like, hell yeah, you already know. I snapped that shit, you know? So, after that, I was just known as that white boy that gets bitches. Now, that was like a year ago, and I've kept my rep tight. I'll say that much. Yeah, but we start to settle down a lot more, and like I start cuddling up with a girl, and we start to fall asleep. And like I used to have these things called sugar gliders, and they're like flying squirrels, but them motherfuckers were barking so loud that I literally had to take the cage and put it out in the living room because it was just pissing me off. I could not sleep. But I say after I did that, a good 5 minutes goes by, and I start hearing these noises, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Are they really making noise out there? Like, I thought they were running around the cage or something. And it's just keep happening. Now, like, this is one of those, like, squeaky noises, right? And, like, I was like, no fucking way, man. Like, really? Like, I was like, no way. Yeah, they was fucking on my bed. So, like, oh, so pissed. I used to have these bunk beds, and, like, it was just pissing me off. Like, I wanted to say something, so, like, they would stop and everything. But at the same time, like, it was just so awkward. So, like, I tried to do the same thing. Like, even though there's, like, 10 people in my room, like, I'm not going to be the only one not fucking. Well, you know, like, having motherfuckers fucking in my house, and I'm not doing it. So, like, yeah, I started kissing her, and then, like, you know, I try and do other stuff. And, yeah, she goes, like, there's people in here. And, like, I wanted to say so bad, like, they literally fucking up there. Like, seriously? Like, come on now. But at the same time, her best friend was sleeping, like, right next to us. So, like, I couldn't really say anything. And I was ass hurt, man. I was so ass hurt. So the next day comes around, and I tell my friend, I was like, yeah, I know y'all was fucking, man. Like, and he starts dying out. And I'm just like, bro, like, I try to fuck Becca after, like, I heard that just so, like, I would be hearing something else, you know? But, like, yeah, it didn't happen. And I was like, bro, it was so hard not to say anything. Like, I don't know, it was so fucking funny. Now, that's about the end of the video. Like, I really hope you enjoyed it. Now, like, I started this channel because like, Luna inspired me and everything. But it's mainly because, like, I hate talking to people about, like, my problems and everything. So, like, this shit really helps me, like, even though, like, there's been a lot of shitty stuff, but, like, I try and make it into a positive, you know? And, like, I just want y'all to know, like, I'm here for y'all. Like, if you need anything, hit me up on Instagram. I got y'all. I be going live and, like, trying to give advice for, like, shit and stuff all the time. So, like, I'm really gonna, I can help y'all if you need help, you know? So, my Instagram's down below, chillpill_the_ YouTuber, you know. So, I love y'all. Peace. Hit him in the shit, nah, his forehead is split. Quit, you're not fit for the game. I blame your mama, bitch ass maid. Yeah, I gotcha.